Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, this, of course, a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And already we're underway here. João Pedro. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Good chance here! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Now it's João Pedro, spread it left. That has ended up in no man's land, and that has not gone well. Now it's João Pedro, and it's Dembele. Doué. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, a delicate chip through. Tacho cuts out the pass. That has been cut short. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's found a way through. Goes down, but nothing given. Chalobah did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Dembele! And that has skimmed the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well read, nice interception.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Fabian Ruiz. João Pedro. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Just too high.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
And that has left him in a heap. Dembele. Doué. Oh, that's fabulous. That is great defending, so alert.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great chance! And one more try! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Dembele goes short.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And please welcome our lads.
So there was the first half.
Paris Saint-Germain really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And he's going direct. That was travelling. Fernandez. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Fernandez. Nicely spread. Now it's João Pedro. Doué. That's gone for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Oh, good spread. Pedro Neto. He is through here. An instinctive delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
James is standing over this one.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
He's gone for goal!
The attendance for this match.
Oh, the
was
keeper's done ever so well.
96,026.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Climbs up big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. There's the header! And that's caused a worry or two. Kvaratskhelia. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's João Pedro. It'll be a throw-in. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedro Neto. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Deftly away.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nicely weighted ball, and he's worked it through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. James.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Now it's João Pedro. Whistle goes again, it's another offside decision. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Out of play for a throw. Doué. Well timed, excellent interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's a key interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And here's Dembele. Foot in. Tries to play it through. Real chance! Oh, it's in! Finally, finally, finally! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Dembele demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And he's on his way! And a chance! And that is wildly off target. Just eases him off the ball. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Dembele picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Paris Saint-Germain leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great